Hey guys, it's Logan again from Apotheosis, and today we're using what I think probably is more OP than the original Disarmor spam. It's the Quad Cane spam, which honestly, it's just as easy. It's just as easy, if not easier. Now the thing is, all you gotta do is use your RC charge, right? Use 3 or 4 invis, you just recall the Royal Champion, no problem there, right? Then you use your Queen, your Ice Golem, and Siege Barracks to make the other side of the funnel. Then you slightly spread the 4 canes in between. What you do want to do is send your Warden, but wait a little bit to redeploy Royal Champion and your King into the Warden's aura. Then when they're at the edge, when the Canes are at the edge of the Warden's aura, you just pop the Warden's ability. Now there's only one way you can fail this army, and that singular way you can fail is if you not get the Canes inside the Warden's ability. That is the only way I've seen someone fail from this army. But if you can get that in there, you're gonna be fine. Once you pop the ability, that's when you want to drop probably a rage spell for the Canes. And once they're kind of in the core, or maybe a little bit past the town hall, in the like as a core town hall, you drop the rage out there. Use a skeleton spell to help like you use for like a monolith or something. You use a freeze for like a monolith or something. You use your overgrowth on the defending this armor camp is what I like to do. Although if you can use it like on a rage tower, that's also a big value. But it's kind of just personal preference. And you save your king ability for the back end, and you pop it in there. The lizard is very nice just because it's gonna help like CC troops. I mean, you could have any pet in the warden. Honestly, doesn't really matter. It does not matter at all. This army, as someone was telling me, it feels just as strong as the original armor spam. I think so too. It's very powerful. So I want to share examples of my war attacks and then get into my legend attacks. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so number one, we're thinking in this base, how are we going to get the funnel broken? A ring base is very important to make the funnel, but honestly, this army, it looks like we have a pretty simple spot to make the funnel here. Like, we have two really simple spots. Like, we take out this here, right here, that'd make the funnel. But we want to avoid the fire spears at the same time. So we come in on the back side of the fire spear, we come in on the back side, right? Say we can send a royal champion here to this ricochet cannon. She takes that out. Then she'll path either here or here. But eventually, she'll pull back into this inferno. And doing so, this entire section here is going to be funneled. We can just let her walk just a little bit more. Maybe she'll go south and she'll trigger that spell tower, that poison tower. Which would be perfect, right? With that poison tower just gone. And then from there, we just drop Ice Golem, Siege Barracks, Queen Giant Arrow, say like right through here. Just right through the center of this base. Right through the heart. And then send the canes right through here behind this fire spitter. That looks like it'd be extremely low power. Make sure we rage once we get through like right here. We rage where they're going, not where they are. Because those canes, they can move pretty quick, especially once you rage them up. There's like a gap in space, like right here there's a gap, right here's a gap. They'll get through this in like half a second. You'll see them fly across. They move relatively quick for their size. I'll say that. Those bigger boys got some speed on them. You don't see it like that often, straight up. So we'll send the Royal Champion onto this Ricochet Cannon, and at 256, we'll drop this Invis. Alright, and at 250, she'll go Invis and Spear Fox. Alright, perfect. And then 246, that's a little early, that's fine though. We are making the funnel. We are making the funnel perfectly. She's gonna get hit a little bit here. That's gonna be okay. That's gonna be a-okay. She's gonna pull into this bottom one. 236, drop this Invis. The Fox is gonna die from that scatter. I was a bit slow on that, so I'm just gonna pick her up. So that really wasn't worthwhile. I should just picked it up a little bit sooner. That's my bad. Alright, Queen Giant Arrow Siege Barracks. And I spread the canes just a little bit. Just a little bit of a spread. I really like to wait for the king, just because if you wait for the king, and you're not going to have the, what's it called? What is this thing called? The warden way stuck back there, so you can get through this section pretty quickly, because look how quick they can move through these open gaps. If you're stuck in those open gaps, it's just going to be frustrating. We're going to freeze some of this damage too, just to help them. Just to help them. Honestly, I think we might just overgrowth this Giga Bomb for sure. We'll rage through. Honestly, think I actually just popped the King ability. Rage to this right hand side, and we're going to skeleton spell the Ricochet Cannon. Drop some cleanup back up here. Clean up, clean up, clean up. I mean, the base is wrecked, right? This is gonna wreck any base. As long as you get your canes and your warden ability, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna 3-star. That's the most difficult part. Make sure they're in your warden ability. You just have to make sure that's true, and if so, you're good. Let this aura help damage this ricochet cannon. Well, the aura is 300 DPS per second for each cane. So you have 3 canes stacked each other. That's 900 DPS. You have the royal champion there. That's over 1,000 DPS a second. Now if you have 4 canes stacked on top of each other, that's over 1,200 DPS. A Town Hall is only 10,400 HP. So literally, the Canes, four of them just stood next to Town Hall. They take it out in less than 8 seconds, which is kind of just absurd. Absurd. It really is. Just the aura themselves in 8 seconds to take out the entire Town Hall. So it's kind of hard to defend this because it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong, as you can see. So look at number two. We're looking to run the quad canes. Just quad cane this bad boy. And honestly, I see double rage in the core, which means we can get some absolutely crazy cane value in that core. Straight up. I'm looking here. I see the Inferno, the single Inferno, and the triple Ricochet Cannon. So I'm thinking, okay, that has to be the best spot I've ever seen to ever send your canes into. Straight up. Like, I can't imagine a better spot. A single Inferno and triple Ricochet Cannons, like, you're just gonna get value. You're just gonna get value. And in doing so, we're gonna look for the RC charge location to help make the funnel to push into there. And I'm thinking honestly, I mean, we just send her right through here, right? Take this section out. We don't have to get her deep. We don't have to get her deep at all. Then there's Queen's Giant Arrow from here. Then just push in. I mean, should be pretty simple. It should be. Not really much to it, right? So we'll RC charge here, just like we're using Root Riders, right? So at 256, we'll drop us Invis. Then at 250, should go Invis and the Spear Fox, easy peasy, right? And then at 246, excuse me, drop this Invis, easy peasy. And at 240, should go Invis and the Spear Fox. There we go. And then do I want to use another? I think I'll use one more. 236, drop us Invis. And I'll get this recall ready. I switched to it's on F on my keybind. Let's take out the scatter, and then I'll pick her up. Alright, perfect. Then I'll drop my Icicle in the tank, and I'll drop my Giant Arrow, my Queen, my Siege Barracks. And I spread the canes just ever so slightly, right? I send the Warden, then I send the Royal Champion. Tornado Trap, okay, Tornado Trap is perfect actually, because that's going to allow this cane to go down, right? He's going to die, and then we're going to pop his Warn ability, so we're going to have his aura push on through here. We'll rage through here, so I have the aura of these canes. We're going to invis, freeze. A little slow in that freeze, straight up. It's fine, though. And we're just going to overgrowth this back end damage. Alright, we'll take out these CC troops as well. Is the aura not there? Does the aura not take those out? Like, straight up. Let me invis and skeleton spell, because I actually don't know. I actually don't know that. I guess that aura doesn't. What? Does it not take out the ice pups? I didn't see those ice pups die for a while, so honestly, maybe not. Maybe not. But we're just gonna drop our clean barbarians around the base, right? We're just gonna walk through the rest of it. Once there's 92% of the base left, that's when we can pop our king ability and his spike ball hit everything. However, I want him to get a little bit deeper just so I can, what is it called? Get the earthquake boots as well, because he has earthquake boots, so he'll be able to one-shot everything here. So he's in the range of everything but that multi-arch tower, but the aura is just going to take it out, and that's going to be a very easy overkill 3-star. Overkill also. Why does this queen look like a disarmor? Straight up, I thought it was disarmor for a second. That thing got me scared. I got PTSD from those things, not gonna lie. So we just got to make sure that we make the funnel and then send everything behind the fire spitters, right? Okay. So in this case, I kind of want to send my RC up here and then go through the canes this town hall here into this way. I think that worked out really well. So we make the funnel up top for our Royal Champion. At 256, we'll drop this invis. Easy peasy, right? Easy. And then at 250, she'll invis from the Spirit Fox. Just the classic, you know. Then 246, we're going to drop this invis, take out this Ricochet Cannon. Then we'll path onto this Expo, I think. I think we have to path to the Expo. Is the Fox going to die? Yeah. I knew it too. I knew it too. Oh well, I'm just gonna recall because we made the funnel. And now we're chilling. So let's send the Ice Golem first. And then Giant Arrow. Make sure I don't hit that Disarmor, right? Siege Barracks. And then we just kind of spam the canes a little bit. We spread them a little bit, right? We send the Royal Champion and the King. And we're just gonna wait to pop this Warn ability, right? We're gonna pop it here. This other Kane's gonna get all crazy through there, isn't he? He's gonna have that aura. I should drop that Skeleton spell a little bit sooner, straight up. We're gonna rage to this core. Alright, we're just gonna keep pushing on through. Easy does it, right? We're just gonna freeze this Super Dragon. We're gonna make sure we overgrowth this armor and that Fire Spitter. Just stop getting that damage on us. Just so we can chill from there. Just so we can chill. We're just gonna rage to this Rage Tower as well. Gonna keep popping. We're gonna invis do this single Inferno actually, because a single Inferno actually does hit pretty hard in this army. And I don't feel like dealing with that. So we'll drop our cleanup, just walk around the base, pop the hog puppet to get through that single inferno. So we'll kind of walk through the rest. We'll spawn this giant. We'll have him help us. He'll help us out over here. Unfortunately, we do have to go into this defending disarmor, but we do have plenty of troops to help tank through, so we're chilling from there. So just gonna keep pushing on forward, keep pushing, right? This armor is gonna spawn here, which is unideal, but you know, it kind of just has to happen sometimes. It really does. Yeah, look at all this aura as well. There's some crazy amounts of aura in here. Once we have 8 buildings left, yeah, one more building down, then we'll pop this king ability, just so he'll hit everything. Yep, okay. One more building, one more building. Alright, we'll pop it. He'll hit everything here. So he's going to hit every single building, which is going to be nice. Then we just kind of just let the aura help take out the rest, right? The Kane's aura is just going to walk on through. The king, hopefully he tanks. I mean, it looks like the queen's going to tank, but that doesn't even matter, right? The base is wiped. Now, we could have saved that overgrowth for longer just because we had to walk past that disarmor. I was a little bit eager on it. I was a little bit too soon, but otherwise, it's still pretty easy. Still pretty easy, straight up. Okay, disarmor over here, town hall here. So we're just gonna what? I think we're just gonna RC charge here. So we'll spawn the giant early, right? We'll make actually what am I talking about? I don't want to do that. I want to do it just I want to do it right from up here. Yeah. Make the funnel there. Giant arrow through here and then push in this way. Yeah. Yeah, what am I talking about? That makes more sense. The reason why is just because we're gonna avoid that disarmor. We are gonna spawn this cane early, but that's okay. We'll use actually the invis on the cane. We'll keep this cane alive. We'll do a little cane walk in a way. RC charge into a cane walk. Just because it's a decent little combo like that. See, we're going to group together right here. Can we recall both is the question. I don't think we can. Alright. I'm going to pick her up. I just kind of want to see. Okay, I don't think we can. Okay, giant arrow. Just trying to hit some stuff in that core. That cane's getting some crazy damage though. He really is. Alright, we'll spread the cane just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't go crazy spread. You only need a little itty bitty bit spread. Because you need them all to stay in this warden's aura. That's the most important thing. He's way back there. Why what is he doing back there? What is he on the giant? He's way back there just doing nothing. My warden's trying to sell. He is trying to sell like crazy, not even gonna lie. What was he doing? Honestly. Honestly, we'll make sure to overgrowth this armor once we get back there. We're gonna rage through here, and honestly just overgrowth it now, and then freeze this tower damage, and then push these canes into his core. We're gonna take out the barbarians here, pop this king ability through all these towers as well. That'll tank up for them. Push them away from this armor, away. We don't want her anywhere near us, and once we do have her spawn, we're just gonna drop the skeleton spell on her, which should distract her quite well. At least I assume it will. I assume. Alright, skeleton spell distract. Alright, and we'll spawn these back here, help get through all of these. The king's going to take out some of that core. The cane's going to keep walking around. We have 2 canes here. They don't even have aura yet, so... I mean, we're straight up chilling. If you can save her for late, you can just take her out so easily if there's nothing around you. Right, so if you can take her out early or late, seems to be more ideal, although... It's better if you can do it late. Just way better if you can take her out late. Like, take her on a date out late. She doesn't want to go on a date at 4 p.m. She wants to go on a date at 8 p.m., you know? Keep it like that. Keep it like that. Okay. So where is she at? She's over here? Yeah, we're just gonna send the RC back through here, push on through this way, and just kind of wipe through that core. Like, wipe it. Wipe it like a wipers. That was a very advanced analogy. Like, you can't get more advanced analogy than that. Wiping it like wipers. Yep. That is crazy. Yeah, we'll push on through here, take out this wizard tower. We'll probably just pick her up here, probably, right? I mean, we can get her a little bit deeper. You know what? We might as well. She can get out multi-arch tower. That's a bit of damage. Maybe she can even trigger a rage tower. Never mind. The fox is dead. I'll let her still die. Okay, now I'm not gonna do the same thing my clanmate did and hit that and hit that disarmor from this angle. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not quite gonna be like him. We are gonna push on through though. We're gonna be on these walls a little bit. Pop this warden. How is that one not being the warden ability? We're gonna rage, get through this town hall section, and through this ice golem, which is gonna be a little bit annoying, right? We're just gonna freeze this and get this cane to help push on through that town hall as well. And then we're just gonna overgrowth everything back here to push us into this core So maybe rage up through this core, skeleton spell, and then rage. King as well, he'll help soften it all up. And that core is just gonna be wiped. Like that thing is gone. Yeah, some of these rage bases, you can really get some crazy value like that. What there's is this two or three of them? Three of them, that's 900 aura damage just right there. Plus the King's Earthquake boots, as well as these two over here. So we have five alive right now, which is more than we came in with. I'll say that. That's definitely more than we came in with. We came in with four, because that's too much housing space. Five, what is five? I don't even know how many housing space that'd be. That'd be quite a bit. That'd be quite a bit. I think it'd have to be, yeah, it'd have to be 375 housing space, which is obviously not in the game, right? You can't have 375 housing space. So we end with 375 housing space of troops worth on the ground, which is interesting to say the least. Definitely interesting. Definitely. All right, okay, she's over here. We're gonna leave them alone. Fire Spitter's back here, so actually, what if we just sent the world champion here, right? She made the funnel, and then we send everything just this way. I like that, because we'll avoid her for late. We'll respect her and keep her just alone on that side of the base, not doing anything to her, right? Not doing a single thing. We're not going to hit her, right? Because we don't want to be beating on her like that. That's not very nice. That's not nice at all. So we're going to avoid that. And in doing so, she's not going to get upset with us and try to beat us up as well, which is very nice. The fox is dead here because that was just crazy bait. But as long as we make the funnel here, it's all good, right? That's all we came for is just the funnel. We'll send another invis. Then we'll get through here. If we can get this fire spitter as well, we're looking good. It's gonna be close. We're gonna pop. We got it. We got it. That was risky, but we got it nonetheless. I'm gonna make sure we giant arrow away from that disarmor because we don't want to deal with any of that. We spread the canes a little bit. Triple ice golem is gonna be annoying, but you know what? We got this royal champion coming on through here. We're just gonna pop this warren ability, heal up on through here. We're not gonna rage because these ice golems, right? That'd make no sense. We're gonna rage where they're going, a bit forward, right? Freeze that monolith. So we're gonna push into this town hall. These canes are gonna make it there eventually, right? Eventually. Rage them on up. Let them do it the town hall. Easy takedown. Easy. We'll skeleton spell for that multi-gear cane. Although there's a multi-inferno there, that didn't really do too much. I didn't really think of that, did I? Sometimes you just aren't thinking. Sometimes. We're gonna overgrowth this armor and spawn this cane. So we're gonna push on through here. He's gonna help out as well. Alright, we're gonna push on. The Queen's gonna help take out this multi-gear cannon with the Frosty. The Frosty does crazy work, I'll say that. He does absolutely crazy work and helps you get so much value on the base. Like, you can just wipe a base with the Frosty. I feel like the Frosty's an underrated pet. I mean, everyone knows the Frosty is good, but like, it can be like the MVP good. It's like kind of crazy. Because you can just get down like any big defense of the Queen, it's no issue at all. No issue at all. She'll take out this last building over here. Then we'll just aura through the rest of the base. And we respected her until the very end. She did get upset and swing at us once, right? But it was only once. Only one single swing. The rest of the base was gone, and we had no issues at all. Literally. Alright, what is this? Double rage down here. And she's all the way up here. Fire spitters, they're pointing down. That makes me want to say attack my RC into here, right? And then, honestly, we just overgrowth up here early, send everything through this way, have five canes walk through this town hall. I think that'd be pretty decent. I think so. We're gonna try it. I mean, only one way to find out, right? So 256 will drop this invis, push onto this air defense, easy peasy, right? So at 250 should go invis. I should take out this Inferno, which is very nice, because these singles can really hurt you. So 246 will drop this invis. Keep pushing on through. And then at 240, she go Invis and the Spear Fox. Okay, she not gonna get that single Inferno, really? Really now. Never mind. Never mind about that single Inferno. The Fox is gonna die as well. We're just gonna get this Fire Spitter. We're just gonna cut our losses and get the Fire Spitter for sure. Yep, okay. We'll pick her up. Never mind then, I guess. Okay, we're gonna drop this here. Just giant arrow down the bottom. Siege Barracks. Send the Canes. Royal Champion, King. I'm just gonna wait a second here. Just a second. Okay, there we go. Oops, we didn't get everything in the Warden ability. We're just gonna freeze. We didn't even freeze the Town Hall, man. We're choking. We're choking a little, but it's okay. It should be okay. We're gonna get through this Ice Super Dragon pretty easily, though, to say the least. And we just rage to this bottom once we do get down here. Skeleton Spell, Rage. Let the Aura get all this crazy damage. Alright, we'll keep popping on through. Keep popping on through. Oh no, the Valkyrie's gonna spawn her. I didn't think of that, did I? No, I did not. Alright, we're chilling though. We're still chilling. The Royal Champion can take out this single. Actually, she doesn't have her Hog Puppet anymore. She won't quite take it out. Not quite. Not quite. But the Hogs will. There they go. There they go. See, Hogs came. Wasn't quite the Hog Puppet. It was still Hogs though, right? It was still some Hogs. She's gonna go for this P.E.K.K.A, isn't she? Can this Wizard get her? I don't even know. This King ability is gonna have to be decent. I think we might have choked here. I think we might have. Just because of the factor that we got just armor down early can really get you, yeah. Oh well, we'll just get some percentage, and then we're gonna be chilling. We're just gonna get some percentage. So I should have avoided this side. Well, that's a learning experience. That's definitely a learning experience, to say the least. So avoid the disarmor, and we should have just came from this bottom side. Silly me. Silly me. Oh well. Oh well. 89 still decent enough. Still decent enough to say the least. All right, now she's in the core. We're just gonna avoid her, right? Okay, so we're just gonna push on through. I think I just want to come in from this way with the road champion. Make this funnel here. Send my canes in this way. So actually, I want to drop her here. Send the canes in this way, and we just kind of push in. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, make the funnel here, just so we can have 5 canes pushing on into that town hall. 256 will drop this invis. She's going for that multi-arch tower. Now the wizard tower. I swore she was gonna go there. I want her to go to the wizard tower, right? I thought for a second she's going to go. Now she's gonna go on back. So 246 drop it invis. She's definitely going to that Tesla. Definitely. I feel like I didn't want her to, but I felt like she was going to. Now 236 drop this invis. We will make this funnel, which is what we needed. I'm gonna drop the invis. Just keep this fox alive for this cycle, and we'll get that fire spitter down. Then we'll pick her up. Okay, perfect. So Ice Golem. All right, Queen, I need you to turn a little bit. All right, Giant Arrow. All right, and then we kind of just spam the Kings in. We just kind of spam them in. We're gonna wait to send the King a little bit, just because he's gonna not want to push us up as far forward as we need to, right? So we're gonna push him in. All right, then we're gonna wait to pop this Warn ability. That one King, we probably should let him die there just to get some of that damage, but it's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna overgrowth this. What was it? That girl, she's annoying, this armor. And I'm just going to keep pushing on through. Alright, we're just going to walk around this side of the base. So we're going to save her for late, effectively. Effectively, right? So we're going to push on through. I want to freeze and rage through this section. I might have to just freeze through here, and then rage through here. So we're going to push on through. Skeleton spell at single inferno. We still have the king ability as well. So we're still waiting to pop a couple of these abilities. Right, we're going to spawn this giant to help us out. The king, where is he? Is he in there? I think that's him. So we're gonna pop his ability. Yep, perfect. Perfect. That takes out pretty much most of the base, to be honest. Like, there's not really much else left. I mean, we're gonna get through this Minion Prince. Gonna get through that, right? We have Ricochet Cannon left. Minion Prince just being a menace. And we have this armor. She's just being a menace back here, too. But we're good. She pretty much gets one shot by these Kings with the aura. Like, she pretty much did, actually, there, where she stopped spawning. We're just gonna walk the rest of the base. We're just basically one shot this royal champion. We only had to touch her basically. The aura just getting her down. That maximum aura. Yep, yep. And the Valkyries and the giant spawned, and we're just able to take the rest of it. I mean, that's kind of just the meta. You just kind of spam. You really, really do just have to spam. But the season's almost over, so they're gonna disappear, which is gonna be nice to say the least. All right, this base. She's over here. You know what? We're gonna need something a little bit different. We're gonna need something a little bit different. We're just gonna push into her early and just see how that goes. You know, because I feel like it's good to experiment a little bit. But I think we just make the funnel here, and then we just giant arrow through here, and just spam everything in through here. I bet there'd be a tornado trap. I really, really bet there's gonna be. So we'll see. Because that's like the perfect spot for a tornado trap. So 256 will drop us invis. Alright, we thought she was going to the air fence, and she did go to the air fence. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. So at 250, she go invis in the Spear Fox. And then 246 will drop us invis. I'm not sure which way she's going to path. Left or right. Make your choice. Make a choice. There you go. She's going left. Okay. So at 236, excuse me, I'm gonna drop the invis. And at 235, two triple furnace is an interesting choice. Triple furnace. And she's trying to get herself killed or something. Alright, 226, drop this invis. Take out that rage tower. And we'll pick her up here soon. Yeah, we'll pick her up. We'll just keep her alive. Alright. And drop the queen and the siege barracks giant arrow. We'll send in the canes. The king, the warden, right? And then the road champion. Gonna push on through here. We're gonna pop this warden ability, heal everything back up through here, and we're just gonna rage where they're going. Rage where they're going. We pushed it a little too far backwards. It really did. I'm just gonna freeze these all this damage here. I'm just gonna drop a skeleton spell as well to help distract. I'm just gonna overgrowth this back end damage as well. Just we all are gonna push together. And we're gonna rage where they're going. And try to drop some cleanup back there to help tank. And rage where they're going. Just let them get all that damage that they came for. We'll spawn the giant just to help out as well. Alright, we'll keep pushing on through. Keep pushing on through. The king, he still has his ability as well. Alright, we're gonna kill this. What is it called? Wizard Tower. Killing the Wizard Tower is a crazy statement. Killing the Wizard Tower. Okay, that sounded awful. Saying we're gonna kill it. I mean, we're gonna take it down. We're gonna take down the Wizard Tower, right? Right, there's enough buildings left where you can just pop the King ability. He'll hit every single building. Once it says 92%, you can just pop the ability. You know, he'll hit everything with a spiky ball. Is this Ice Golem? It's gonna pop. We'll have the Frost Mites coming on it. We'll get through the single Inferno. Then we have everything just walking on through. Just because I have one Barbarian left, I want it to tank. It's gonna tank for my Frosty. Keep my Frosty alive. Yep, there we go. Easy does it. Easy does it. That's nice. All right, double rage. Interesting. She's way back here, so we just avoid her as long as possible. We avoid her like she has like the chicken pox or something. We don't want any of that. I think we're just gonna push into the scatter, maybe get that rage tower with the RC, then just giant arrow back through here. Yeah, and just kind of send the canes in through from. Actually, no, we come from further up, so we can get to this rage tower with the canes. Look at that path straight through the rage tower. Looks nice. Yeah, we'll do exactly that. So road champion, so at 256 will drop us invis. Okay. We're gonna have to fight the yeeter. We're gonna get yeeted for a second. Straight up yeeted. Alright, so 246 will drop us invis. Take out this funnel and this yeeter. Cause he's gonna be annoying for a second. We're just gonna send barbarians. Can he take it out? Oh, he's still spawning those. Okay, never mind. Never mind, he's still spawning those things. So he's just gonna be annoying. We're gonna pop this. We'll take out the Giga Bomb there as well. So Ice Golem, and then Queen's Giant Arrow. We'll make sure we don't hit that Disarmor. Then just kind of spam everything in. They're gonna go through this Rage Tower, which is what we want. That's exactly what we want. Send in the Road Champion. We're gonna wait to send the King just a little bit. Just a little bit. Pop this Warner. We missed the one we wanted to hit. I keep doing that. I keep doing that straight up. We're gonna freeze this Rage Tower and that hero. I mean, no, not the CC troops. That's the CC troops. I can't even speak. I can't even speak. Alright, alright. And we'll pop on through this core. They're gonna get some crazy damage in here as well. And as the king, we'll pop in a little bit forward, pop his ability. Then we'll rage up through here. Honestly, where are they gonna path? They're going to that queen, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't expect them to go there, straight up. I did not expect that. This Kane in the bottom is really helping clean up. I'll say that. He definitely is. We'll drop a skeleton spell to distract for these Teslas, because, you know, there's not really a better spot to drop it. There's really not. We have this overgrowth. I'm just gonna overgrowth her now. Just because I don't feel like dealing with her until she's the very last thing. Just because when you have the chance to do that, do it, right? So we'll have 99% of the base down, then it'll be the last building left. And then from there, we're just gonna walk through the rest of it because she's not able to do anything. She's useless then. I definitely have some beef with her. She's been frustrating some of these attacks. She's been very frustrating. Like I don't think we have a healthy relationship. I really don't think we do. I don't think we have a healthy relationship with each other. I don't think many people do actually. I think nobody likes her. Nobody. But yeah, we end up going plus 309 a day. That one mistake because we what's it called? We messed up our overgrowth right, and we messed up. We had none of the canes in the warden ability, so that's gonna get you. That's gonna get you for sure. But we are gonna gain some trophies today, which is gonna be nice to say the least. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you guys liked and subscribed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.